I haven't played Skyblock in nearly a year. After putting way too much time into getting skill average 55, I finally got it. But I got so burnt out in the process. I think a lot of players can relate to this by just getting burnt out and not really knowing how to get back into the game. But I'm going to be changing this and I'm going to go straight back into it. Today, we're going to be starting by getting straight into the garden and trying to max out everything as fast as possible. So let's get straight into it. If we hit 100k before the end of June, I'll dye my hair. Also, make sure to use code MASH in the Hypixel store, and let's get back into it. Okay, so I haven't played Skyblock in general for a while, but I do know that the garden update was released, and I kind of want to get back into farming. So compared to most people, their farming level is probably kind of low, but for me, I've already spent a lot of time, and I mean a pretty decent amount of time farming. So I'm already farming level 60, so I should have a little boost when I start this, and I already have a pretty decent hoe for Nether Wart, because I'm pretty sure Nether Wart is the best for money right now. Yeah, so I went and I asked some guys about what I need for this update, and they basically told me all the stuff to get, so let's go ahead and craft this stuff. So in this chest should be all the stuff I really need right now, which is just a bunch of resources of a bunch of things. I'm pretty sure to craft the new armor set. So let's get into that. Okay, now that we've got the armor made, I still need to do a few changes to my hoe. So as you can see, it's pretty much like completely maxed. There's not much I can add, but there is some things I still need to add. So I got this, or made it basically, when the game came out, or like when the farming update came out. So it doesn't have any of the new enchants. Yeah, so first of all, harvesting 6, well, this isn't really a new enchant, but I didn't really feel like maxing it at the time because warts was kind of bad. By the time I got into farming, mining was already good enough, so I wasn't really going to max on it. So I did splurge and get ourselves harvesting 6, and then dedication 3, because I am not rich enough yet to spend like 100 mil on dedication 4, but this enchant should help like a pretty decent amount to get a little bit more money. So let's go and let's add those real quick. I think it's pretty much maxed other than harvesting, not harvesting, dedication 3 and not 4. But if I become really rich, I can always do that later. Okay, so never mind. I was actually dumb. I thought you're supposed to apply these to armor, but that's not the case. You're actually supposed to put it on your gear. But luckily, I did buy gear before I started recording. So I have a full set of Lotus gear that I did buy earlier. So if I take all of this, I should be able to apply these reforged stones to these pieces of gear. So let me do that. Okay, so I found out this actually is an enchant or a reforge for armor, and it's this one that gives bustling, but there's another one that gives something, I don't know, but it's overgrown grass. But that was like 100 mil, so I can't afford that yet, but we'll work to that in, I don't know, this series or whatever we're gonna do. But for now, let's just apply this to our armor. Okay, so now our full set should have like slightly more farming fortune, and you might also notice that I have more money because I found out, or I realized I had some extra money that was in my bank because I didn't check my personal bank. So I was thinking of what to use this money on, and I was thinking I might use it on recoms, but if you didn't know, recoms are pretty expensive. If you check Bazaar, yeah, they're like nearly 10 mil. That's crazy. 10 mil almost for recoms. Before, recoms would not even be profit sometimes just because of how much money you would lose on selling them to Bazaar from like taxes and stuff. But now they're like easy profit, like a good 4 mil. That's actually like pretty good. So I was thinking of getting recoms, but I might save that money and use it for like a bigger upgrade, like a overgrown grass. Now for the final thing that I really need to do, it's just my pet. So the pet I am going to be running is the elephant pet, but I don't really have a maxed one. And because it's derpy, I can't buy one. So I'm using one that my brother had, and it's level 92 and it has a farming EXP boost. I do have a green bandana, which I'm pretty sure is the best pet item for elephant, but I don't think I'm going to apply it right now because I'm going to keep the farming XP boost on. And once it hits level 100, then I'll apply the boost because I know I'm going to lose a little bit of money, but in the long run I'm going to be able to get it faster to level 100, and then I'll be able to reap the benefits of that. And I don't really care if I lose like a little bit of money. I'm doing it mostly just to min-max everything, and I want to get to level 100 first. So yeah, I'm probably just going to run a normal elephant until it's level 100. Okay, so now I realized I actually do need to make the farm for Netherwart, because right now I basically haven't touched this update, but my co-op members have, and these are the farms they chose. But right now we have we literally have none that are in Netherwart. So I'm gonna buy a few more plots like these two so I can get a full row, and I'll switch them all to Netherwart. But I think I have to make it custom, but I'll be back when I'm done that. Okay, this took way longer than expected. I didn't think it would be this annoying to create the farm, but it was. Even with the pasting and stuff, it's still a little bit annoying to get the first part done, but definitely way better than making farms before. But this should be an infinite farm according to all the things I heard. This should work as an infinite farm. So I'm gonna test out all this new stuff I got. I'm gonna test out my elephant pet wherever it is. Yep, I'm gonna use the elephant pet. I'm gonna leave the bandana like I said, and I'm going to be using my bustling fermento gear and rancher's boots. And yeah, I don't think there's much else for me to do other than go and farm for an hour and see what we get. Okay, so I just finished that whatever hour of grinding Netherwart. It went pretty well, pretty easy. And of course with this armor you actually get drops of this fermento stuff. So you can sell those for a bit of profit, and of course you can also sell the actual Netherwart you get. So first you should craft it into muted Netherwart if you didn't already, because I was checking it and it actually sold for a lot more. So let me go ahead and go into my sack. Yeah, so we got about 10,000 enchanted Netherwart, which is pretty decent, I'd say. And if we just go and we can get it muted Netherwart like that. Now that I've got most of it, or I basically got all of it out, if we were to insta sell this, that would be around 10 mil, which isn't too bad. Honestly, 10 mil in an hour is actually pretty good. But I still think there's some stuff I can improve on for farming, but I'll take 10 mil. Okay, so I didn't know this before. I don't know how I didn't, but you can actually upgrade your crops apparently. And I did not do that, so I lost a decent chunk of farming fortune. Cause my co-op played, I already had a decent level, and I made sure to do all of these visitors. I still have a few I have to do, but I made sure to pause and do them whenever they came. I'm pretty sure there's a max of 5, so if you are farming, just wait till 5 come, and then once 5 come, then do it, and then just go back to farming and repeat it, so you don't have to take that many breaks. And yeah, that's basically it. So now I am going to do all these crop upgrades for Netherwart. I haven't used any copper, just a few, maybe 20 or 30. But I'm going to use them all to upgrade my Netherwart to as high as I can go. I think it's here because I only have garden level 10. As soon as I get garden level 12, I'll go to that. Another thing that you might have been curious about is the amount of collection. So I hadn't done any Netherwart before, I'm pretty sure. So I got about 1.6 mil, it looks like. I'm pretty sure I had 0 Netherwart before we started this. So yeah, it looks like we got about 1.6, 1.7-ish mil from doing that, which is pretty good, I'd say. And yeah, there's still more things I can do. I just did that thing with the upgrades, so that's gonna add some more. And one thing I might think about doing is actually doing these other crop milestones. Also, since I have co-op members, maybe I'll get them to start doing some other crops. Most of them I don't know. Actually, let me check real quick. Okay, yeah, so I just took a look, and basically all my co-op mates have like the lowest in my entire co-op is farming 40, like 45, I think. But the rest of my co-ops are all above farming 50. And like, I think one of my, like my brothers has farming 60. He just does not have a single gold medal. So he doesn't actually have the like the benefits from level 60, so he needs to get those. And I'll maybe get my co-op mates, if they're down, to do like pumpkin and melon, and then we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so that seems like a good place to end this video, I guess. I don't know if this is gonna be a series, but if you guys liked it, let me know. And it's like 3 a.m. I've been like farming and making all these things for a while now, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.